Now, here's your forecast first from Fox 11 meteorologist Phil DeCastro.
It's going to be pretty quiet throughout the overnight hours and on through the day tomorrow. Take a look at that high temperature, 40 degrees as we move through tomorrow afternoon. Today wasn't even that cool either. We were up into the mid to upper 30s as well, and the weather was quiet. And again, we're going to stay quiet, so the severe weather index is still low. But that's really the weather story. Even warmer for the day tomorrow, and then as we go through the rest of the week, we will actually be cooling down just a little bit. And you can see that very well on this graph that we've got here, cooling all the way down to a low of 29 degrees by the time we get to Wednesday, and hovering around the low 30s from there on out. But even though it is going to be cooler than what we'll see tomorrow, average high around 25 degrees for most of this coming week. So for this time of the year, we're actually still going to be fairly mild. Temperatures right now still hovering in the low to mid 30s. We're at 34 Green Bay, 36 Marinette, as well as in Sturgeon Bay. Take a look at some of the places out further to the west. Shawano, actually not reporting. Clintonville at 32, 30 at Anago, 31 at Wausau. So really out even as you move inland away from the lake, still fairly mild. The winds stirring around, believe it or not, out of the northwest, but they're going to start to swing around out of the southwest as we move through the day tomorrow, pick up a little bit, so that's really going to help to bring in some of that milder air. We did see those clouds push in through the late afternoon, but they're now actually starting to break apart, as you saw in those current conditions. Many places out to the west of the Fox Valley actually fairly clear right now. Back further out to the west, plenty of clear skies through western Wisconsin, even into Minnesota. Some clouds into the Dakotas, but that's not going to be too much of an issue for us. What we've got is an area of high pressure that's well off to our southwest, going to keep us pretty quiet all through the overnight hours tonight, through the day tomorrow as well. Now, the cool down is actually going to come behind a weak cold front, but it's going to be doing us some favors because as it moves on by, it's going to hold a system off to our south at bay, which normally would have had a shot to come up into the Great Lakes region. So all that we might see from this system, maybe a little bit of moisture, it looks like Monday night into early Tuesday, riding up along that boundary, but otherwise that low gets shunted off to the south, and we stay fairly dry, and through Tuesday all we get is some additional clouds out of that. Your temperature is also going to be, again, very mild tomorrow, not dropping off too much on Monday night. Through Tuesday, a little bit cooler, and then as we move into Wednesday, even cooler yet, down into those upper 20s that we saw earlier. Your forecast for tonight, partly cloudy skies, 23 degrees, winds turning to the southwest. Tomorrow they pick up out of the southwest, 40 degrees for your high temperature, partly cloudy skies. And Tuesday, most cloudy, slight chance for a flurry north. Again, that disturbance will be pushing off to our north, the one that's holding the bigger one off to the south, 34 degrees for your high temperatures. And as we look at your extended forecast, again, there's maybe that unsettled weather Monday night, but that actually helps to keep us drier than what we could have been. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all of those days dry. And then Friday, there's that chance for snow. Clipper system comes on through. And then another one, maybe late Saturday, early Sunday, timing still up in the air just a little bit.
All right. Quite a cool down there.
Yeah, but still, as I mentioned, it's going to be mild for this time of the year. So all things considered, not too bad.
Okay. Thank you, Phil. And